महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति मयूख भागवत गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति हृदय वनुदेव गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्तालोक परमंश महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति विलासित गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति विचार जादवर गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति प्रदीप तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति विवेक भारती गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति संबंध पर्वत गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति विवेक भारती गोसाई महाराज भक्ति संबंध पर्वत गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद से शिल भक्ति स्वरूप सिद्धांत गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति गौरा वैखानंद गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोसाई महाराज जी की। नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति भूदेव सौती गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल सदानंद स्वामी प्रभु की जय। नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद से शिल भक्ति कुसुम समन गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति कमल मोहन गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति कुमुद संत गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। नित्यापुष्ट अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म से शिल भक्ति गोसाई महाराज जी की सपार्श्व शिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। मध्य शिक्षा गुरु नित्यापुष्ट से शिल भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। मध्य शिक्षा गुरु नित्यापुष्ट से शिल भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोसाई महाराज। नित्यापुष्ट मध्य शिक्षा गुरु से शिल भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। नित्यापुष्ट मध्य शिक्षा गुरु से शिल भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। नित्यापुष्ट मध्य शिक्षा गुरु मध्य शिक्षा गुरु से शिल भक्ति विष्णु गोसाई महाराज जी की जय। सपार्श्व शिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। परमहंस आचार्य शिल गौर किशोरदास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। जय शिल सच्चिदानंद भक्ति ठाकुर की जय। वैष्णव सर्वंश जगन्नाथ दास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। गौरी बहंत जय बलदेव विद्यासन जी की जय। विश्वनाथ चकोत्रीवाद महाशय वृंदावन दास ठाकुर महाशय कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी जी की। श्यामानंद बहु श्रीनिवास जय रामचंद्र कविराज नरोत्तम ठाकुर लोकनाथ गोस्वामी भोरदेव गोस्वामी बक्षेश पंडित शिवान सिंह जगदान पुण्य पुंडरी विद्यानी नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर जी। नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर जी की। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास रघुनाथ गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। राय रवानंद शब्द अंतरंग भक्तमिंद की रूपानंद गुरुवर की। पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा सुभाषण चक्र जी की। गंभीरामंदिर गुंडीचा मंदिर हरिदास ठाकुर समाधि मंदिर सिद्ध भूगोल टोटा गोपीनाथ खिरचर गोपीनाथ नीलमाधव शिल प्रभुपाद विवास्तरी की। जय समग्र पुरुषोत्तम धाम नीलाचल धाम की। श्री श्री मायापुर धाम नवद्वीप धाम की है। गंगा जी की, यमुना जी की, सरस्वती जी की, जो भक्ति देवी बिंदे देवी की है। नित्य रासोसल शिवा संगन की है। अद्वैत भवन की है। मुरारी उद्देश्य पाठ की है। नंदनाचार्य भवन चंद्रशेखर राज्य भवन गौधरंगन श्रीधरंगन शिवा संगन जी की। योगपीठ से मंदिर श्रीमान महाप्रभु अविवास्तरी की। तत्वस्थ सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की। आकर्मण मूल मठ की मूल मठे सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की है। जय जय नित्य रास से शिवासंगन सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की जय। जय ईश्वर दानस्थ गुरुपाद पद्म मूल समाधि मंदिर की जय। गुरुपाद पद्म प्रतिष्ठित श्री गोपीनाथ गौरिया मठ की जय। तत्व सेवित श्री राधा गोपीनाथ गौरगौद उग्रण सिंह लक्ष्मण सिंह जगन्नाथ जी गोपेश्वर महादेव जी गोद्रम कानन के गोद्रमस्थ सुरभि कुंज सुरभि देवेंद्र महाराज जी की जय गोद्रमस्थ शेषानंद सुखदा कुंज जी की जय श्री सच्चिदानंद भक्तिमय ठाकुर भजन कुटीर की जय शिला ठाकुर प्रतिष्ठित ठाकुर पुष्प समाधि मंदिर की जय ठाकुर प्रतिष्ठित गौरगौदा विग्रह जी की जय ठाकुर सेवक श्री कृष्णदास बाबा जी महाराज के तदीय समाधि मंदिर की जय जय शिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज भजन कुटीर की जय नंदीश्वर महादेव की नंदिया की जय वृंदा देवी की हरिहर क्षेत्र हरिहर भगवान जी की जय सुवर्ण विहार क्षेत्र सुवर्ण सेन राजा सुवर्ण विहारी हरि की जय हंस वाहन जी की जय पंचानंद तला जी की जय सर्वविघ्न नाशनकारी भक्त विघ्न नाशनकारी सिंहदेव भगवान की जय प्रहलाद महाराज की जय सपार्षद प्रहलाद महा सपार्षद सिंहदेव भगवान की जय समग्र मायापुर धाम नवद्वीप धाम की जय दास महातुक से वृंदावन धाम की जय श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोदंज नंदोगम झट बरसना की जय नयन सर्व अपेन सर्व मान सर्व पवन सर्व कुसुम सर्व चंद्र सर्व गोविंद कुंड मानस गंगा जी की जय दान घाटी जी की जय हरिदेव जी महाराज जी गोपेश्वर महादेव भूतेश्वर महादेव चकलेश्वर महादेव नंदेश्वर महादेव कमेश्वर महादेव दाऊजी महाराज राधा गोविंद गौर नित्यानंद रासस्तुली वंशीवर्धी समेत वस्तुन घाट कलियाद होगी सेवा कुंज कुंजवन जी की निधुवन जी की राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा रमन राधा वल्लभ राधा गुलानंद राधा दामोदर लाल जी श्री श्री राधा गोविंद राधा मदन मोहन जी की जय चौरासी घोष भज मंडल जी के श्रीमद् भागवत जी महापुराण जी की जय श्रीमद् बृहद भागवतामृत जी की जय श्री सनातन गोस्वामी पाद जी की जय जय श्रवण कीर्तनकारी भक्तबिंदु की जय गौरी शंकर जी की वृंदादेवी की पूजनीय उपस्थित वैष्णवबिंदु की सत्यमंडली मातृमंडली जी की जय अनंत करी वैष्णवबिंदु की जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय हरिनाम प्रभु की जय अनंत करी वैष्णवबिंदु की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। वंदे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिंदसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपासिन्धुव्यवच पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयितगिरिं यत्किपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। बृन्दावै तुलसीदेवै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपात्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्त गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमदाक्ष जगोद्वरुन् धैर्यं सदा परिभवग्नमविष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरञ्चनुतं शरण्यं भीतात्तिहं पुनः वन्दे महापुरुषते चरुणारविन्दं यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरिजित किमपि गपवधू स्वदर्शि पूर्णानुरागरससागरसारमूर्तिः साराधिकामि कदा कृपां श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकाबदातो संकीर्तनैकवितरो कमलायुताक्षो विशाम्बरो द्विजवरो जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नरानं। गंगातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं Gauri Nirantara Vibhushi Tvam Bhaga Narayano Priyamanangamadapaharam Varanasi Purapati Bhajavishanatham Vāgīśa Jusya Vadane Lakshmirjasya Cha Vakshasi Yasyaste Hidaya Sambhit Tvam Nishingamaham Bhaje Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Nibhritam arun manokshadirajo gujujo hridiyat munaya upasate tadarayo pijayo smaranat Striya urugenda bhoga bhuja danda vishakta diyo vayamapite sama samadhi sangrisaro yasudha Nivitamarun manokshadirajo gojujo hridiyat munaya upasate tadarayo piyayo smaranat Striya urugenda bhoga bhuja danda vishakta diyo Vayamapite sama samadhi sangrisaro yasudha Gauriya Goshtipati Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Paramahansa Jagadguru told, it is our ultimate goal, we Gauriya, it is our ultimate goal to do Rupanuga Bhajan. Gauriya Goshtipati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, Paramahansa Jagadguru told, it is our final target, surely. It is we Gauriya, it is our final target to do Rupanuga Bhajan and reach the final goal of Parakya Bhava Seva in Krishna Lila. But not in this bondage condition. We will have to qualify for that. Main point is that, Prabhupada speaking, we cannot understand who is actually pure devotee and who is in the guise of pure devotee, they are against pure Guru Vaishnava. That we cannot understand. That is why there is so many problems. Everybody in confusion. Gauriya Goshtipati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, Jagadguru told, we will have to express angry attitude against those Bhaktaddeshi, those who are enemies of Bhakta, those who are enemies of our Sampradaya, those who are speaking wrong Siddhanta. We must express Bhaktaddeshi. Those who are expressing jealousy, angry attitude against devotees, pure devotees, it is our duty to express angry attitude against them. This is called a part of bhajan. In front of us, if we can see, there is Siddhanta Virod, Rasabhas, all wrong pitching going on. They are against Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda Thakur. We can, naturally, we will have to express our angry attitude to establish the right Siddhanta, we'll have to give fitting answer to them. If we are not going to do this way, then we are going to lose bhajan. Prabhupada speaking, if we are not going to speak anything, if we are going to keep quiet to get pratishtha in this material world, this is called offense. But first of all, we will have to detect who is against Guru Vaishnava, who is going to express jealousy, angry attitude, those who are doing politics against Guru Vaishnava. First of all, we will have to detect that point. This is the first point. If we cannot detect who is, against pure Guru Vaishnava, who is expressing jealousy, who is playing politics again, then it is big problem. Prabhupada speaking, this kind of judgment is there in Shastra, like we know. Bhagavati Ma, Parvati Devi. Parvati actually, next slide, Parvati, actually Uma, Anyway, the Durga, Sati Devi, she was bound to express big angry attitude against father, Daksha Prajapati. Because Daksha Prajapati was against Vaishnavanam Jatha Sambhu. Follow. Just Daksha Prajapati was against Shankar Bhagavan, he was speaking all rubbish. That's why Sati Devi became very angry. Even wanted to leave body. She wanted to say that I don't like to keep any connection with you. If I keep this body, then people can say, Dakshayani, you are the daughter of Daksha. So I cannot keep it. I don't like to keep it. So you see, and there, Sati Devi, before leaving body, she was bound to speak so many Siddhanta. That's very important. Anyway, Prabhupada speaking, those who are not going to do Bhagavad Seva, they are surely not going to arrange their own Mangal. At the same time, they are against pure Guru Vaishnava, those who are trying to do some perfect Seva, accurate Seva, they are against them. They like to stop their Seva. Follow. So, they are not going to arrange their own Mangal. At the same time, what to speak about own Mangal, they are going to arrange great Amangal. They are going to invite in their life. They are actually Krishna Deshi. Krishna Deshi or Krishna Deshi. Those who are against Krishna and against the devotees of Krishna. Prabhupada speaking, we need not show any mercy to them. Our foolish society going to show mercy to them. Follow. If Gurudev going to drive him away, you go back, go away from my temple. Follow. Even speaking, if somebody going to give shelter, I cannot keep any connection. Still, some temple going to keep, okay, your Gurudev, okay, you come to me. Follow. Okay, you come to me. No problem. You come to me. So many, wrong activity done, aparat, after that, if going to leave, and they are going to join another. They are going to come to us. Very easy. You can stay here. This is our situation. But Prabhupada speaking, we need not show any mercy to them. It is prohibited. Those who are busy with Maya Seva, Akrishna Upasana, Akrishna Seva. Opposite of Krishna Seva is Maya Seva. So those who are busy with this kind of Maya Seva, so much, puffed up. So we will have to ignore them and express angry attitude to avoid them, totally avoid them. It is the rule. But Prabhupada giving inner meaning of this, Prabhupada speaking, first of all, I will have to detect I will have to detect who is actually against Guru Vaishnava. At all I am in favor of Guru Vaishnava, or I myself is against Guru Vaishnava. I am busy with personal pratishtha, less interested to do seva. Prabhupada speaking, you will have to look inside your heart, first of all. If you are not kapat, then you can detect that I myself is against pure Guru Vaishnava. I like to project myself. I don't like to follow Guru Vaishnava purely. I am against Krishna Seva. In the name of Krishna Seva, I am doing something else. In the name of Krishna Seva and Yukta Vairagya, I am busy with some Maya Seva. Whether I am in favor of Krishna and Krishna or I myself against Guru Vaishnava. First I will have to detect. Because if I cannot rectify myself, then I can never rectify you or anybody. What is my intention? Secret intention. In the name of Krishna Seva, I am interested to collect money, position, everything, land, property, everything. And in the name of Guru Seva, I like to cheat Krishna and Guru. I like to use it for personal pratishtha or not. That survey should be done fast. That survey should be done fast. Many times Prabhupada told, those who are going to collect money, position, everything, in the name of Guru Seva, Krishna Seva, and going to utilize for their own purpose, I don't like to see their face, Bhagavan. Rest of my life, I don't like to see their face. I never like to see their face. Bhagavan bless me so that I need not see their face anymore rest of my life. If my own body, if my own mind, if my own body and own mind against Krishna Krishna Seva, so I am number one, I am number one against Krishna Krishna, Krishna Videshi. Without any desire to satisfy Krishna 100%, without any desire to serve Krishna 100% means there is some annavilas, maybe in fine form. Because I am not going to search the complete satisfaction of Krishna by my activities, Guru Seva. At the same time, I am going to stop pure Guru Vaishnava when they are trying to do some perfect Seva. Many examples you can find. Paramvija Siddhar Goswami Maharaj wanted to establish some Siddhanta. Immediately one important Acharya writing so heavy against him, criticize him. He forget. Is the number one, he is number one Krishna Viddeshi, Krishna Viddeshi. This is the condition. Prabhupada many times told we will have to rectify ourselves because bonded soul cannot search out any defect in himself or herself. I can discuss this point tomorrow. It is the disease of bonded soul. They are always going to find fault with others. If I can look into my heart, then I can discover, Papa, I can discover who is actually Krishna Viddeshi. I myself, Papa speaking, first of all, I will have to express angry attitude against myself. Like Gaur-Kishore Babaji Maharaj used to say. Follow. Somebody going to ask to Gaur-Kishore Babaji Maharaj, how we can do Krishna Bhajan Maharaj? Then Maharaj going to speak, you will have to cry, okay. And another day, somebody coming, how we can rectify ourselves, Maharaj? Babaji Maharaj speaking, every morning time, you will have to take a chappal and beat your face hundreds of times. If you can do it, then you can rectify yourself. But nobody can do it. Gaur-Kishore Babaji Maharaj suggests every morning you have to take one chappal and beat on your face. Then surely you can rectify yourself. Follow. Same thing, almost same thing our Tulsidas Ji Maharaj told. Somebody speaking, Maharaj, that sadhu always criticizing you. Always, every time, all speaking all rubbish against you. Tulsidas Babaji Maharaj speaking, well, very good. I can make one nice bhajan kutir in front of my bhajan kutir. Huh? You misunderstand what I mean to say. Actually, he is criticizing all the time, going to find fault with you. But that is why I am interested. That is why I am interested to make one bhajan kutir. I can collect some, madhukuri and make one bhajan kutir in front. But why? Well, he can go on finding some fault with me. I cannot see my fault. So I can go on rectify, and this way I can become successful in my bhajan. Very good procedure. People can criticize me. People can attack me. I can watch my heart. I can try to rectify. This way I can rectify. Nobody can see their own fault. First of all, Prabhupada speaking, to secure personal benefit, Mangal, first of all, we will have to show angry attitude against ourselves. This way. We will have to eliminate all dirty qualities there inside us, like Ishtodas Kaviraj Goswami is speaking now. Paishanno Brahma Parito This sloka. Vaigunno kita kalito paishunno brahno pirito. What Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is speaking? Vaigunno kita kalito paishunno brahno parito buddhainar navenimong naham si chaitanya vaidyamasrahe. My disease is dangerous disease. Just like a bookworm, going to eat up the whole, paper, everything. My real self already, eaten up by all my bad qualities. Vaishya, Vaigunna Kita Kalito. All the bad qualities. Vaishya Brahma Prito. My character, my behavior, my acharan is just like a beast. It is one kind of, what do you say? Infection on the face. You can see somebody grow some infection on face. And face means cheek there. It's called in, very dangerous. Poisonno brahno purito. So I find no solution of my life. I cannot find any solution in my life. So finally I am going to take shelter unto the lotus feet of that great, Vaidyamasraya, doctor. Vaidya means Ayurvedic doctor, but here spiritual doctor. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is himself Supreme Lord, but in the guise of devotee. So first of all, we will have to search our heart. It is neat and clean, like after Gundicha Manjan, heart is clean. We will have to search, there is any dirty thing there left, any marking of love, puja, pratishtha, etc. Then I will have to express angry attitude against myself. I will have to stand in front of a mirror and speak all rubbish against me. After that, we will have to search out that is there any attraction for friends, or relative, everything, or any jealousy against Guru Padma, his big pratishtha. I also like to get this kind of pratishtha, or I can throw my Gurudev and get the chair. This kind of tendency there or not, I will have to search everything very carefully. Because in the uniform of devotee, it is very easy to cheat people. It is very easy to cheat people. This all we will have to wiped up, clean. Follow. Different kind of puja, pratishtha, kuti, nati, all you will have to clean. Otherwise, no possibility of Hari Bhajan. Hari Bhajan means Vishnu Tattva Bhajan, not possible. What to speak about Krishna Bhajan? About Krishna Bhajan, if we at all interested, then first of all, Prabhupada told, we must go out of different kind of attraction or repulsion mood. We must go out, beyond. We'll have to go beyond any attraction or repulsion. In this world, we cannot feel, we should not feel any attraction or repulsion. We have no enemy. I myself is the number one enemy of my life. Because I cannot allow myself to do perfect Hari Bhajan. I am kapat. This is the main problem. This is the main problem. This way, Prabhupada speaking, we'll have to take preparation. A Krishna Bhakta cannot have, should not have, and cannot have any complaint against anybody. A real Krishna Bhakta cannot have any complaint against anybody. Like Banshidas Babaji Maharaj, unnecessarily he was thrown away, unnecessarily. Unnecessarily he was thrown away because Gaur Nitai informed that this man has taken the ornament what he was searching for. Banshidas Babaji Maharaj asking to Gaur Nitai, to whom you have given your ornament? To whom? I cannot see any ornaments in your body. Where gone? To whom you are? Then finally Gaur Nitai speaking, and Banshidas Babaji Maharaj going to that house, so clear vision, going to that house to knock that house by name, because Gaur Nitai speak the name who has stolen the ornament, and knocking the door, speaking the name. Hello, open the door, give those ornaments what you have taken from Gaur Nitai, because Gaur Nitai like to get it back. Speaking, again, knocking the door. Finally one demon coming out of the house and provide a big feast to Babaji Maharaj. Babaji Maharaj fall down from the high rock down and break leg. From then onward, Babaji Maharaj could not walk anymore. But still no complaint. Very carefully coming in front of Gaur Nitai and speaking, you allow them, you allow him to steal this ornament, and you arrange beating. You arrange my beating. Okay, very good. As you like. Banshidas Babaji Maharaj speaking, I have no complaint. Prabhupada used to say, Banshidas Babaji Maharaj was always busy to find his own fault. Maybe my fault. Otherwise, why he can beat me? Maybe I have some dumb mistake. Krishna Bhajan is not a matter of joke. Krishna Bhajan is not a matter of competition. It's a very serious thing. The sloka I started with, there, those Shruti, Upanishad Shruti, they requesting to Bhagavan that we like to get seva inside Vrindavan like all those gopikas. We like to get, seva inside Vrindavan like those gopikas. Those Muni Rishi, they are going to do strong, tapasya in a very solitary place. Nivita maruna manakshadira yoga yuyo hidiyat munayo upasate. Those Muni Rishi, they are going to take trouble to do austerity and penances, to concentrate their mind, to worship inside the heart. They like to worship Bhagavan inside the heart. And those Arayo, those who are enemies, like Kamsa, Sisupal, they also, this is not the rules, but still, they are going to concentrate onto your lotus feet, but just opposite way, with enmity, a feeling of enmity. Munayo pasate, Nivrita marun manakshadira jogujujo hirdiyat manayo pasate tad arayopi yoyus maranat. They are going to remember your lotus feet. And there is no woman in this infinity universe. There is no woman you can find who cannot feel attraction for Krishna. Krishna is the only object of attraction. Only object. It is not false philosophy. It is not false philosophy. It is the fact of Prakita Kamdev. And Prabhupada speaking, it is our final goal to feel attraction for Aprakita Kamdev, like all Gopikas, but right now it is prohibited. Those women going to see your, ajanulambita bhujo, and your chest is very wide, very nice, Krishna. And your long hand reaching up to the knee, ajanulambita bhujo, follow. And by watching your two hands, they are expecting embrace from you. They feel kama, aprakita kama. They feel aprakita kama by watching your big hands. They like to get embrace from you. Aprakita kama. It looks like material kama, but material kama is so dirty we can spit on it. But aprakita kama is such a unique thing that in bonded condition is quite impossible to realize. It is quite impossible. On Hera Panchami day, we like to discuss some special thing so that we can get some feeling. So, those, Upanishad Adi, they are going to request Shrutigan that we also like to get the same scope to serve you. Vayamapi te sama, te sama. Te sama mane? Te mean plural. So many gopikas, they are getting such chance. Vayamapi, we also. Vayamapi te sama. Like them, we like to get this kind of golden opportunity. Rare opportunity. Samadhi Sangri Saroja Sudha. We like to drink the nectar from your lotus feet. This way actually is very, very, deep thing. Now point is there, idiot lady like Padmavati only can express jealousy, can criticize Brajavasis. Follow. This she can do. Prabhupada used to give one example, very nice example. Those who are pure devotees, they are busy with their own seva, whereas those who are going to express some jealousy, politics, They can do their own job. They can do their own job because it is their habit. They are habituated to do it. Let them do it. What it concerns to you? You concentrate in your bhajan, you can see all problem can over. If we can accept all problem in our life, if we can accept any kind of problem in our life with smiling mood, it is good. Pratyanukampa. Because without testing, Krishna can never take us. Without severe testing. Follow. Without severe testing, Krishna cannot take us. Krishna is so excellent, beyond our imagination, what we can get by Krishna Bhajan, what treasure we can get. That's why I told many times before, even Brahma, Shankar, Kesha Sheshadi Agamya. Kesh mane Brahma. Shesh mane Anantadev. And Shankar also included. Anyway, Kesha Sheshadi Agamya. They cannot, realize what is the intricacy, what is the secrecy of this, Gopi Prem. What is the secrecy? What is the, they cannot understand. Impossible. Only and only those Gopikas and only and only Krishna, mutually they can understand. Sanatana Goswami openly declared, before writing any commentary about Gopi Geet, Ras Panchadhyay, Sanatana Goswami openly declared, first of all, he wanted to beg for pardon, to take this kind of, audacity. This kind of job is very tough. So Sanatana Goswami writing, Ho Gopikas, Ho Gopigan, Ho Radharani, Ho Gopikas, please excuse me. Please excuse me. And Rupa Goswami Pad also writing, Barakopi, I am useless, but still I am trying. By the mercy of that Gaur Chandra, by the Kripa of Gaura Chandra, I can take such impossible task. It is almost impossible. That's why Sanatana Goswami begging for pardon. Oh, because it is one kind of audacity for me to take the pen to write about you all. That's why, first of all, I beg for pardon. Please, if possible, give me kippa, so that slight realization can come, touch my heart. I can write something positive, which is really impossible. Because only, Sanatana Goswami speaking, Ho Gopikas, only your mood, what is your mood? Only Krishna can understand. And you all can understand the mood of Krishna, mutually. There is no third person, except those Gopikas and Krishna, including, I like to make one, So, those Gopikas, Krishna Prayasi and Krishna, they mutually they can understand each other. Except that there is no third person in any infinite universe who can realize what is the mood of Krishna, what is the mood of Gopikas. Impossible. Prabhupada used to give one example. Usually those who are trying to do Krishna bhajan perfectly and try to express the secrecy of Hari bhajan in front of public without any duplicity, usually they become one target of those opponent parties, those who don't want that people can come to know about that absolute truth. They don't want. They like to make fool of you. So naturally, Prabhupada speaking, so long as one sadhu going to do bhajan in a solitary place in Himalaya, here, there, nobody can speak. When going to speak about the absolute truth, absolute way, standing on absolute platform, to arrange the mangal for the whole world, then those who are demon, they make a group, big group, and go against that pure sadhu. Like the case with Prabhupada. They start fighting. They declare open war. Follow. Directly, indirectly, secretly or openly, anyway, they are trying to, to break their efforts. So Prabhupada used to give one example. When the elephant of king, when well decorated elephant of a king going through the marketplace, then backside so many street dogs shouting, "Ow, ow, ow," or what happens? But that elephant not going to, don't think it necessary to give any answer to them. That elephant not going to think any, necessary to give answer to them. Going smartly, and let them bark. So when Prabhupada started speaking about the absolute truth, absolute way, in front of open public, then those, criminal, in the name of sadhu, they are criminal actually. They all went against Prabhupada. Still today, if somebody going to speak about Prabhupada, point out, then whole world can go against him, if somebody going to do. Actually, they never want their personal mangal and what to speak about, how we can expect they can arrange mangal for a whole world. They cannot arrange, they don't want mangal of their own. They can criticize, they can make politics, they can do. But a pure sadhu like Prabhupada can go on doing his own seva because Nityananda Prabhu is there, Pashanda Dalam. Nityananda Prabhu is there, who is ultimately going to crush down the head of those heartless people, Pashanda. Nityananda Prabhu is there, finally, who is going to crush their head of those heartless people. Those are going to criticize pure sadhu, their pure endeavor, pure effort to do something concrete for the whole world. They are busy to appoint some, some gunda, hooligan, or they like to print some rubbish against the pure sadhu to bring some defamation in their life. This is their nature, so they are habituated to do it. Prabhupada used to say, those who are Sevak of Bhagavan, Bhagavad Sevak, they are not going to take any revenge against, wicked people. But still, we will have to arrange the situation in such a way so that people can know about the absolute truth. We don't like to keep people in darkness. We never like to put whole world in darkness in the name of bhajan. We like to unveil the mystery. We like to express unallied truth. Follow. Though Keshav Goswami Maharaj was bound to file case, our Sridhar Maharaj, but actually they never wanted to take any revenge against them. They wanted to stop their malpractice, mischievous activities. They wanted to stop this much. They never wanted to take any revenge. At the same time, they are filing case against those demons is one kind of bhajan. They can relate one court case with Krishna bhajan. It is their very secret technique of Hari bhajan. Everybody cannot do. Everybody cannot do. Bonded soul always like to find some feasible condition, positive condition. Okay, no disturbance, no affluent money should be there. There should be electricity, there should be hot water, cold water, all facilities. Then I can try to do Hari bhajan. But this way Hari bhajan not possible. You will have to put yourself all in adverse situation to test yourself. If whole life people go on doing this, and when, you cannot grow the mentality of Hari bhajan. Because those who are doing Hari bhajan, their perseverance, their enduring power, so high, absolute. Guru Padma used to say, in the whole life, nobody was successful to make Srila Bhaktivedanta Madhav Goswami angry. Guru Padma used to say, our Guru Varga, nobody was successful to make Srila Bhaktivedanta Madhav Goswami angry. Never. Nobody said. Even all useless things they are doing, but still not angry. Some group going to write some rubbish in some, poster or, handbill against Madhav Goswami Maharaj. But Madhav Goswami Maharaj not going to take any revenge against them. What to speak about revenge attitude? Retaliation. Madhav Goswami Maharaj is going to pay prostrated dandavat against his godbrother who is going to do such thing. Pay prostrated dandavat in the road, open road, where car going. He watch his godbrother, they are up, and he pay prostrated dandavat in the road, open road. This kind of teaching we will have to accept in our life. Let some useless people go against us. We are less interested about them. We can go on doing our own seva. So, anyway, our Devaki Ma wanted to avoid that useless lady, Padavati, mother of Kamsa. Rukmini also wanted to avoid. And he wanted to explain that what is the secrecy there with those Brajagopikas? Why we cannot make any competition with Brajagopikas? It is not a matter of jealousy. Rukmini Devi and Devaki Ma, both of them wanted to establish this Siddhanta. If at all Krishna going to feel some attraction for Brajavasis, this kind of love relation is really rare. This is not a matter of jealousy. Rather, we can glorify. A sadhu never feel jealousy against another sadhu. I mean, we have never seen Paramahansa Bhaktivedanta Madhava Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, Paramahansa Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, they never, wanted to take. No jealousy. Even Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, in his whole life, we have not seen as he want to, never. Because they are busy with Krishna Seva. So Devaki Devi and Rukmini Devi, with some smiling food, ignoring mood, wanted to avoid that idiot lady and wanted to establish the fact. First of all, Devaki Devi already told, previous week I was discussing this point, that what Rukmini Devi wanted to say, if somebody going to understand and realize, feel, surely he can increase prema. Sarva bhaktyanam prema vardhati. Follow. So Uddhavji Maharaj speaking, Atho Sri Rukmini Devi Swaharsam Idam Abhabrit Yad Bhakya Shravanat. After Devaki Ma, Rukmini Devi started speaking, and what kind of, Siddhanta Vichar she going to speak, if somebody going to hear, Atho Sri Rukmini Devi Swaharsam Idam Abhabrit Yad Bhakya Shravanat Sarva Bhaktyanam Prema Vardhate. Those who are really devotees. Sarva Bhaktanam doesn't mean so-called devotee, they can increase prema inside, not that. Sarva Bhaktanam, and those who are really pure devotees, they can only increase prema inside their heart. Those who are ordinary people, this kind of feeling cannot touch their heart, so how they can increase their prema is impossible. So, Sri Rukmini Devi told, previous week also as discussed, Ja Bharti Putradi Vihayo Sarvam Lokodayarthano Anapekshamanaha Rasadi Vihis Tadrisha Vibramais Tadritva Avayangs Tatro Tam Enam Artha. The kind of seva, in gist, because previous week I already told, actually those Gopika, they don't care about any family bondage, social bondage, any kind of bondage, any restriction, any kind of strict regulation. They are beyond this kind of limit. If we are going to put some restriction before them, it is one kind of impediment for them. Whereas, all different kind of restriction, if I like to apply on you all, it is good for you. Maybe you can become angry. Why Maharaj so angry, so strict? But all those rules and regulations can help you to reach that level. Externally you can feel disgusted. I know it very well. But for Gopikas, for those who are our Guru Varga, Paramahansa Guru Varga like Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Pramod Turi Goswami, their, rules and regulations they are going to follow to guide us. Actually, they are beyond any rules and regulations. They are under the guidance of Radharani. I mean, Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, under the guidance. So, any kind of rules and regulation applicable for us. I mean, restriction relating to bhajan. But for Gopikas, it is one kind of problem. They like to do free seva. They don't care. People can criticize them. There can be any problem in their life. They are less interested about their present life. And after leaving this body, what will happen? They are less interested. Only they are busy with the seva of Krishna, I mean with the mood to satisfy Krishna, to seek the satisfaction of Krishna, 100%. To seek the satisfaction of Krishna, 100% satisfaction, is the target of those people. Without any smell of self-interest. Those South Indian people, Papa speaking, they misunderstand. They still today cannot understand that the seva of those Gopikas, they are the topmost between Narayana and Lakshmi. Or Sita Ram is more practical, more authentic. They are useless, They are doing this kind of, it's raw, dirty. They cannot understand. What kind of seva, excellent seva going on, they cannot understand. On the contrary, they are going to pass bad remarks. Follow. It is really difficult to reach up to that point. Sometime from South India, we can find some their remark, those who wanted to write some commentary, that Gopikas, they wanted to compare Gopikas with Rambha, Tilottama, Urvashi. They are busy to seek the satisfaction of, Indra Maharaj is that they wanted to, so dirty conception. So dirty conception. They are so, number one, foolish. And those who are busy with blood and flesh conception, what we can expect from them? What more we can expect from them? Those who are busy with blood and flesh conception, what more we can expect from them? It's quite natural for them. They are busy with blood and flesh. Very good. It will take billions of life. Even after that, they cannot understand. Not so easy. Not so easy to understand the relationship between Radharani or Gopikas with Krishna. It's impossible. They only focus on the point as Parakiya Bab. Is Parakiya Bab, Phaihi, Parakiya Bab. That is why Jiva Goswami Pad wanted to speak something special. That I already declared many times. Upapati, the feeling of Upapati, outside hero. They feel they have their husband and Krishna outside. But it is not. Scientifically, if we explain, we can see nothing wrong in it. What to speak about wrong? The topmost idealism. Topmost idealism. Topmost idealism of Krishna Seva. They cannot understand. Parikshit Maharaj on our behalf wanted to put some question in front of Sukadeva Goswami, and Sukadeva Goswami started giving, was bound to give answer. Gopinam tatpatinam cha sarvesham eva dehinam ja antascharaha cha adhaksha kirana neho deho bhag. First answer, Sukadeva Goswami speaking. Here Rajan tried to realize this point. Gopinam tat patinam cha sarvesham eva dehinam ya antascharaha swadhaksha kirana neho deho bhag. Oh, Rajan tried to understand that Krishna, the Supreme Lord, Shyam Bhagavan, he is there sitting inside the heart of all gopikas, inside the heart of all the husbands of those gopikas, if at all the conception of husband coming. Because we know an arrangement of Yogamaya. Already I know. If you forget, what I can do? Movishaye upapati bhav. In Chaitanya Charitamrita you can find Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, going to clarify that Krishna speaking that about me, the conception of those gopi, I am upapati, I am outside hero. It is all done by Yogamaya. All done by Yogamaya to bring a unique test, unparalleled, unbeaten, excellent test of this kind of relationship. Only to, for the nourishment of this kind of Baba, Parakya Baba is there. But we know those gopikas, they are a Sarup Shakti. No question of marriage. No question of marriage. They are eternally there. Eternally they are present. Eternally they are present. Even about Rukmini, Shatabhyama, there also no question of any marriage. They eternally try to understand. Shatabhyama, Rukmini, Jambati, all their conception, our married husband is Krishna. This conception is permanently inside their heart, in the eternal world, there. When they are coming here for the nourishment of this kind of lila, we find the question of arrangement, Krishna going to marry Rukmini, Krishna going to marry Satyabhyama, Krishna going to marry, Nagnijiti, Jambati, in this lila. Because this lila is just like human. Follow. Just like human. Just like human lila. Krishna cannot remember that I am Supreme Lord. If going to think that the lila disturbance, just like common hero, gopikas, just like, woman, they never think that we are coming, we are this Devi. Whereas Lakshmi Devi, I can discuss this point on Hera Panchami. You can laugh. You can laugh. Lakshmi Devi, she is Devi. Devi mean? Devi, Dotomana. He has some, own power to execute his own power, so much appliances. Well, I am, a wife of Narayan. Follow. Yeah, Devi. But Gopikas, they think we are ordinary, woman. They never think. That's why the taste of Brajalila is so excellent. Because just like human being, they are not going to cross the limit of human behavior, human feeling. That is why it's so tasteful. But secretly, all and everything going to be arranged by Yogamaya according to time and circumstances. They are going to do. What's wrong in it? But still, common peoples, those who are, they actually, if somebody have karma inside their heart, if they have karma inside the material karma, dirty karma, very dirty karma, what they can hear about this kind of topics? What they can feel? What the use of speaking in front of them? What they can realize? Because karma, all dirty heart. With dirty heart is impossible. First of all, clear. First of all, clear. Also, I told many times, in Rasa Leela, Panchadhyay, the last sloka, Vikriritam Brajavadi Viridancha Vishnu, Saddhannitam Anusranyavad Athavarna Yajya, this sloka. There, somebody going to explain, most of them going to explain wrong way. They speaking, it is written with karma possible. And Chakravarti were writing with some separate mood, they cannot catch. They cannot catch the point. Those who are almost out of karma, almost, maybe there is some, smell of karma, maybe inside heart, maybe. For them, Vikritam Bhaju, in the sloka started with Shraddhanitam Anusrinavad. Vikritam Bhaju, Viridancha Vishnu. Shraddhanitam Anusrinavad. After that, those who have strong faith that it is not material karma, Shraddhanitam Anusrinavad, Athavarnayajya. Shraddha is not a matter of joke. Strong Shraddha means strong belief. Follow. Preliminary is Shraddha, it is not meant here. Is a vital point. So with karma, if somebody going, what kind of karma? Well, almost gone. Almost all karma gone. Some smell can be there. For them, it is applicable. Otherwise, in first canto, how it is written there, that Krishna Katha, Krishna Kirtan can clean heart. Clean heart. After that, the question of doing Krishna Bhajan. Anartha there, Krishna Bhajan is there, impossible. So for them, anyway, so Shukdev Goswami is speaking to Parikshit Maharaj, Hey Rajan, inside the heart of gopis, inside the heart of all those husbands of those Vajagopikas, all were not. Everywhere Krishna sitting. So what wrong in it? Gopinam tat pratinam cha sarvesham evam dehinam yantas charaha shadyaksha kirana neha deho bhag. And the only desire inside Krishna is to give satisfaction to his devotees. Mad bhakto binod, mad bhakto binod artham. To give satisfaction to, in Padma Puran one slok there, to give satisfaction to devotees. This is the only desire in Krishna. Krishna is self-satisfied, still busy with this kind of exclusive prema of Gopikas. So, Parakya Bhav is one kind of, catalyst. Follow. Parakya Bhav, one kind of catalyst. Rasa Shastra, very excellent. Otherwise, Parakya Bhav is the topmost Bhava. Actually, I already discussed about three different kind of rati: Sadharani rati, Samanjasa rati, Samartha rati. Why those Brajagopikas, their love is excellent, their Baba is so important, so nobody can glorify, even Krishna cannot glorify properly. Why so? Why so? Not only because it is Parakya Bhav. Not only because it is Parakya Bhav, that's why. Not that. But with this kind of Parakya Bhav, there is one very excellent thing. Follow. What is that? Their Param Shio, follow, Radharani and their group, and speak, my Krishna. And Chandavali can speak, I am Krishna's. Follow. Excellent thing. I can discuss on Hera Panchami, I think. It's more practical because so many things I will have to discuss. Endless. So, not because so important this Leela, not because of Parakya Bhav, but because externally Parakya Bhav, but internally Krishna is their heart and soul. Whole their heart and mind is full of Krishna. There is no space. There is no space except Krishna. They like to forget Krishna, cannot forget Krishna. They like to forget Krishna, to concentrate in her, but they cannot do. That's why yesterday I was speaking, Uddhavji Maharaj, Radharani are going to speak to Krishna. You are, you are not going to think where to do what thing. You are going to send Uddhav to teach us in a yoga jnana. Nahe gopi yogi gyani je dhyan kori paibe santosh. What do you think? You are going to give some example? Teachings through Uddhav, or you personally now going to teach us, be careful, everywhere I am, like the 5 elements of this nature is everywhere, outside in, don't speak like that. We are less interested. We are not Yogi Gyani, that we can get satisfaction by concentrating our mind onto your lotus feet, whereas we want to get some solution, some advice from you so that we can forget you. We are trying our best to forget you, but we cannot forget you. Whereas you are going to, give us advice to remember you. Right? Our entire heart, our soul and life, everything, Krishna. That's why the glorification of Braja Prema, Gopi Prema, not because only that Parakya Bhav, but because they are going to think Krishna, that, our Krishna, Param Siyo, our Krishna, with this Baba, together with that, Samartha Rati, going to bring some excellency in this Leela. Samartharathi. Samartharathi meaning endless power to subjugate Krishna. Endless power. Samartharathi. Can do anything. Samartharathi can make Krishna dance according to indication, gesture. Follow. Samartharathi can do anything. At the same time, Krishna is the Vishaya Alamban, Krishna is the object of Seva, and all together we can understand why Braja Parakya Bhav is so important, so high class. Why? In Parakya Bhav, the question of Sringar Ras, absolute, thing. It is absolute thing. With Parakya Bhav, this kind of loveful behavior between Gopikas and Krishna, Sringar Ras, don't misunderstand. When I was bound to discuss about the secrecy of Rasa Vilas, everything that I told, that don't try to think dirty way. Absolutely pure it is. No question of self-interest, no question of self. Gopikas, they are not going to think, no self-interest with Gopikas, no self-interest with Krishnas. Then how we can say, if at all there is a question of getting some personal enjoyment, sensual, then the question of, dirty karma can come. But here, I can discuss tomorrow. Raya Ramananda wanted to clarify this point in front of Mahaprabhu. Tomorrow I can discuss. Mahaprabhu was so happy, so happy, so happy. And it is so secret that Mahaprabhu wanted to cover up the mouth, of Raya Raman. Don't speak. It is unbearable. Oh, so sensitive. I can go out of control. That's why when Raya Ramananda started singing this song written by himself, then ultimately Mahaprabhu going to stop him speaking anymore. Oh, don't stop. Enough, enough. I cannot control myself. So with Parakya Bhav, this kind of singer, loveful activities is excellent. Today Rukmini Devi thinking about Brajopem. Brajopem is just like a flower in the sky for everybody, including Rukmini Devi. Follow. Like a flower we can imagine in the sky, impossible in the space, one flower. Follow what I say. It's just impossible. But still, the point is that Rukmini Devi going to express such a nice, Siddhanta, we are very happy. Rukmini Devi today is going to flow away by the flood of Krishna Prema. Follow. He is going to lose her own track. She is going to get lost when he is going to think about absolute Krishna Prema. The Baba of Braja Gopikas. Rukmini Devi thinking that those Brajagopikas, how excellent way, exclusive way, wanted to serve Krishna. They wanted to leave everything. Ja sajjanamajya pathancha hitva bheju mukunda padabim sutibhir bimigram. Their tremendous attraction, tremendous affinity for Krishna, going to break and crush, they're going to break and crush all the barrier of Veda, all the dignity, boundary, bondage, of this society, family bondage, everything, they have to crush down. They don't care. Only for Krishna. So excellent. It is the arrangement of Yogamaya, Krishna and those Brajagopikas, they are coming here in this material world. To establish the topmost idealism of Krishna Seva. Nothing beyond this. Never. And Rukmini Devi is speaking this way, after that going to lament. Ato hi janau bahu sadhanottamai sadhasya chintasya cha bhava yogataha mahaprabha prema vishesho pali bhi sat sadhano dhyana padatyam agataha. Which is impossible, which is even impossible, even which is impossible to get this kind of opportunity, even, impossible. After doing very excellent bhajan, which is impossible to get through the procedure of different kind of bhajan, impossible. Or somebody can try to concentrate his heart, mind, it is beyond imagination. That kind of prem is there with Brajagopikas naturally, spontaneous, which is even impossible to get through the procedure of different kind of tough bhajan procedure. Sadhan dara sadhya. Or if somebody at all successful to concentrate mind, pinpoint, perfect. Still it is beyond imagination, but that kind of prema is spontaneous, natural prema there with those gopikas. So, the idealism of gopikas also one kind of, those idealism shown by gopikas is one kind of idealism in front of us. We also, maybe we cannot touch, maybe we cannot touch, we can try. It is a idealism, maybe we cannot touch because we are a Sakya. We should also think that way. There should not be any question of jealousy. We should also think that way. Bhav Yogi Chintanyo. Maybe we cannot touch, but we can try. The excellence is this. The Krishna is the object of service. Krishna is the object of service. Vishaya Vigraha. But those gopikas, they are going to serve Krishna in such a way. Follow what I say. Krishna is the only object of service of Prakita Kamdev. Those gopikas going to serve Krishna in such a way that those gopikas become object of seva for Krishna. Follow. Krishna cannot forget. They are going to serve Krishna in such a way, Krishna cannot pay them anything, what to speak about any payment. Like the heart of Gopikas, there is no space, only Krishna and Krishna. Similarly, in the heart of Krishna, there is only Gopi, 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 Gopi. Mahaprabhu wanted to make this Leela here. You can remember. You can remember in this, Navadip Leela. Someday Mahaprabhu speaking Gopi, 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 Gopi. Some useless people, and scholar are going to say, why you are speaking Gopi, Gopi? What you can get? Speak Krishna. Then Mahaprabhu become very angry, take one stick and running behind it to beat. Because that foolish, boy, he could not understand the mood of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu doing japa, Gopi, 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 Gopi. You can go through, Chaitanya Bhagavatamrita, you can find. So, Krishna is always doing japa, Radhe, 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 Radhe. Gopi, Gopi, Gopi always. So, this is such a seva, those, Braja Gopikas doing. They become worshipable, they become object of worship for Krishna. Not that they can only worship Krishna. Follow. Those gopikas, they become object of worship for Krishna. Always putting the picture of all gopikas inside. Picture means reality. Actually, inside Krishna means Krishna going to. So, this is the condition. Rukmini Devi going to speak that Utkishta sadhan adhaner, those Bhajagopikas, they, those Bhajagopikas, they are going to love Krishna in such a way, and it is impossible, even beyond any imagination. So, if at all Krishna going to, think about them, if at all Krishna going to, think about them all the time, what wrong in it? Rukmini Devi speaking, actually our Krishna is our Shakya Kanta. Shakya means married husband. We have some restriction, rules and regulation. We cannot break the standard, that rules and regulation. This way, Rukmini Devi is speaking that we are actually, Krishna is our married husband, so we cannot, within some rules and regulation, restriction, we can do our seva. We cannot go beyond that. Because I already told, they have their permanent feeling inside is the arrangement of Yogamaya, that we are, married wife of Krishna. to serve Krishna, try to understand. Though there is no question of any marriage in Golok Vrindavan, still this kind of conception of marriage, Vibhav Vidhi, I mean, if Rukmini, Satyabhama like to serve Krishna, I mean, Jambati, they will have to serve Krishna according to that feeling, Vivaha Vidhi, that we are married wife. If this kind of, marriage, marriage, bondage, if not, going to be applied for them, then they cannot do seva. Follow what I say. If at all they have marriage bondage, that's why they can serve. Otherwise they cannot serve. Though we know if there in the Golok Dham, there is no question of any marriage. But here, Krishna going to marry Rukmini, Krishna going to marry Satyabhama, it is all the arrangement of Yogamaya. So, their permanent feeling inside the heart that we are married wife. According to that, they can do seva, they cannot cross that limit. Naturally, it is a bhava inside them. But those Brajagopikas, they are only spontaneous attraction, irresistible attraction for Krishna. There is no question of any bondage of marriage. They don't care. I mean, without marriage, how we can serve Krishna? This kind of question cannot stand inside their heart. This kind of tremendous affinity for Krishna. So, there is a big difference between the mood of, those Brajagopikas and the mood of those wives there in Dwarka. Now actually, you understand what I say? Ato hi jano bahu sadhanottamai sadhasya chintasya cha bhava yogataha mahaprabho prema vishesha pali bhihi sat sadhano dhyana padattam agataha. After that, Rukmini Devi speaking, Tashu etasya hi dharmo karmo suto pautragaro kritvadishu Bhagrabhyo Ashmad Athadarai Patitaya Seva Karibhyo Adhikaha Yukto Bhavabaro No Matsarapadam Chodbaho Bhagobhyo Bhavet Sangslaghyo Atho Chajat Prabha Priyajanadhinatvam Priyajanatva Mahattakrit Jad Prabha Priyajanadhinatva Mahattakrit. Follow what I say. Tashu etasya hi dharmo karmo suto pautragaro kritvadishu Bhagrabhyo Ashmad Athadarai Patitaya Seva Karibhyo Adhikaha Yukto Bhava Baro No Matsara Padam Chodbaho Bhagabhyo Bhavet Sangslaghyo Atho Chayat Prabho Priyajanadhinatya Mahattakrit. What Rukmini Devi is speaking, that is why they are ready to sacrifice everything. They are ready, those Gopikas, they are not ready. They are already done sacrifice for Krishna. All, everything for Krishna. All the sacrifice. complete sacrifice. So this kind of prema, is really excellent and fitting. I mean, for this kind of our Prabhu, I mean Krishna going to love them this way, it is just fitting. It is just okay. It should be like that. Because they are, our Prabhu Krishna cannot pay them. So naturally, if Krishna going to love them that way, there should not be any contradiction. Because we are going to serve our Prabhu Krishna with the mood of married wife. And we are always busy with dharma, karma, putra, I mean son, grandson. We are busy with family work, everything. Always we are attached, with this kind of activities. Follow. Sometimes the marriage of son, sometimes the marriage of daughter, these so many things. With the proud that Krishna is our married husband. Krishna, with this kind of glory, we are going to serve. But those gopikas, they are going to throw everything, sacrifice, dharma, karma, everything. Everything this already sacrificed for Krishna. Very pure form, unnata ujjala rasa. Follow. Unnata ujjala rasam. In Chaitanya Chaitamrita, it is written that one piece of gold, if going to be burnt up 10 times, dasavana sona, gold, 10 times going to burn that gold, all impurity can go away. A brightness of gold is really impossible. This kind of. So, unnata ujjala rasam, sabhakti sriyam, harihi purata sundaradhi kadamba sandibito sada hidaya kandare spurutava sachinandana. So, Rukmini Devi speaking, they have no attachment with family life, dharma, karma, no, nothing. Only they are feeling attraction for Krishna, attachment with Krishna. So this is quite natural that Krishna can show extreme love for them. This kind of prema for them is quite natural. And those are Baba or those Gopikas, at the same time, Rukmini Devi is speaking, the Babas of those Gopikas is not at all a matter of our jealousy. On the contrary, we should glorify them. Follow. We are wife of Krishna. Why Krishna can go there? This kind of jealousy should not be there. Rukmini Devi is speaking, which is quite natural, but still about Brajagopikas, it should not be, not a matter of, no question of any jealousy. On the contrary, we should glorify them. Because that kind of love is the ultimate object of our Prabhu. Our Prabhu like to get this kind of love. So, follow. Our Prabhu always approve they like that kind of bhava expressed by gopikas. If we love our Prabhu, so we should not express any jealousy, because our Prabhu going to find satisfaction there. Very good. It should be our, it should be our mood to give satisfaction to Prabhu. If at all Prabhu going to get this kind of complete satisfaction, unique, excellent satisfaction there, by the seva of those gopikas and their power, it is not a matter of jealousy. On the contrary, we should glorify, and because our Prabhu like them, because our Prabhu like them, love them so much, so it can ultimately glorify. It can ultimately glorify. So this is the point actually. So really it is impossible to think. One point I like to clarify today, actually time cannot permit to discuss more. We should remember, because no question coming, because we don't understand. If we understand, we are foolish, that's why question not coming. Now question can come, Maharaj, really Rukmini Devi and their married wife, they are busy with dharma, karma, they are busy with wife, and they are busy with son and grandson. Really so? Scavenging work, homely work, they are busy? It cannot be so. It is not. They are out of humble attitude. Out of humble attitude, Rukmini Devi going to speak this way. But actually not so. Or at all, if there is any such kind of, activities, we going to understand, any such activity at all there, inside family life, still for the satisfaction of Krishna. Follow what I say. Rukmini Devi is speaking out of her humble attitude. That we are busy with dharma, karma, son, grandson, and so many homely work. But it cannot be so. It's a humble attitude. Because Rukmini Devi, maybe they cannot love Krishna like Gopikas, maybe, but still their love is not a matter of joke. Rukmini, Satyabhama, Jambati, not a matter of joke. So excellent. Sakya Bhav, okay. Now question is that, at all Rukmini Devi going to speak that way, we should not understand that really Rukmini Devi and all other wives, they have attraction for family, not that. But at all, externally we find some bondage, some activities in family life, this is also can be treated as Krishna Seva. Because they are doing Krishna Seva. So their family life, anything, any arrangement, all for Krishna. Like I already told, long before, thus Nanda Baba, Yashodama, if at all they are going to worship, Indra Maharaj, to arrange, proper reigning, it is also Krishna Seva. Follow, you cannot understand this complicacy. They are going to serve Indra Jagya, it is also Krishna Seva. Because there is no place except the interest of Krishna. If at all we can discover that Nanda Maharaj, Yasodama, they are going to worship, Indra, well, this is also Krishna Seva. Because they are doing everything, each and every activities. Even in dream, they cannot do otherwise. Only they are interested to seek the complete satisfaction of Krishna. They wanted to worship Indra so that they can get a lot of rainfall, grass can grow, paddy, because they are living on cultivation, At the same time, it grass growing, Gomatas can travel, move, posturing field they can go, and Krishna can like it very much. Green and green everywhere. That's why. Follow. Sachimata going to worship Shashti Devi for the Mangal of Paratpara Akhileshwar Nimai. Can you imagine? We are going to laugh. Shashti Devi going to. I can discuss tomorrow. Today time over actually. So excuse me. So tomorrow we can try to discuss this point. Nivitam arun manakshadira joga jujo hridiyat munayo upasate tadarayo pijayu smaranat striya urugenda bhoga bhuja danda vishakta dhiyo vayamapite sama samadhi sangri saroja sudha vancha kalpatarosya ki pasindhu vyavacha patitanam pavane bhavishna bhyo namo namo.